Hey YouTube, so this is a bit of a channel update on projects that might be coming up. So last time I did a channel update, I was talking about porting home lights, and so I'm not going to do that. I'm really not. If you want to see ported home lights, go see Tin Man's channel or Smitty's. And the reason was I thought about it, so yeah, it's neat. But then I thought about it for a little bit, and so I've been collecting home light chainsaws for 20 years now. And I've got dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of my chainsaws. Some are just in a pile there. Get to them sometime. Some are good ones. Like I've got triples, quadruples, quintuples, a lot of saws. I don't have many in the house. Most are in the shed because the wife doesn't like too many saws in the house. You know, it does happen, especially in the winter. But like even like this guy, this is just an XL12, and I probably have a dozen XL12s. But I mean, this thing, it's got a cracked cover up here. Apart from that, this thing's got like no hours. This thing's like fucking brand new. The bar's not on it, but the bar still has all the original home light deckles on it. And the reason I'm not gonna port any of these is because well, even this saw is like brand new, but it's still 44 years old. Other home lights that are 50 years old, yeah, you can port them. You can put new bearings in them, new seals. But the thing is, it's still a 50-year-old saw. Things are bound to break. And you can look on YouTube where you port them, they run good, but something fails because, I mean, apart from bearings failing, the magnesium casting over time can get flaws, get corrosion, weak points, and shit can break. And I collect these saws, so I don't want to fucking ruin one from some half-ass porting. That's just me. That's, other people do it. They don't care about home lights, but I collected home lights a long time. I really like home lights, and actually the XL12 is my favorite saw of all time, even though I prefer cutting with the XL76s and stuff. I'm actually cutting firewood because they are a lot fucking faster. Anyway, that's why I'm falling in love with these Chinese saws, because you can buy them cheap, porting them, and like cylinders to your door, cylinder and piston sets for, you know, $20 fucking. Like, so they're a good vessel to play with, and they're cheap, and they're fun, and they're actually pretty fucking well built for what you're paying for them. Like, it's fucking stupid. But Chinese quality is actually just pretty good. Like, here's another example of Chinese quality. This is a copy of a SIG 226, the NP22 Norinco. You can't get these in the States, I don't think, anymore. But this is actually a really good gun. I put thousands of rounds to this thing. Yeah, it's just a well built. The grips are a little shoddy, but the Chinese build quality is pretty good. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I like the Chinese saws, because, and the thing is, you buy one, even if you used it a bit to play with it first to break it in, you're still opening up a new saw. There's no surprises. It's not fucking 40 years of shit caked into the fins, because that's what you get with home lights. Like, when I get a home light that I'm collecting, I'll clean it up. Like, they get fucking dirty because people don't take care of them. That's the thing with any old saw. You buy them cheap, and the prices are going up too. That's kind of fucked up. But you buy them cheap because people neglected them. Fuel lines rotted out. Carb diaphragms are stiffer than a fucking 90-year-old man with Viagra. But they're cheap. But I don't want to wreck them because, you know, they're not making new parts. I shouldn't say that. You can buy brand new Super XL cylinders, but like the XL76, there are no new parts. I have a lot of new old stock, but I don't want to. These are going to get rarer and rarer as time goes, so I'm not going to try to ruin them, because maybe when I die and my collection gets sold off by my wife for 10 cents on the dollar, someone else, another collector, will enjoy them. The next generation will enjoy them instead of just trashing these saws and putting them in the dump. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. That's why I like the Chinese saws. And the future of the channel is, so I got that Radley. I was cutting with that yesterday. There's a video of it. That's a green saw, and it was fucking slow as shit. And it's got the catalytic converter muffler, which is complete fucking garbage. So that's I'm gonna take it out this weekend and run it as is. Maybe fuck with the tuning a little bit, but and there'll be some videos of it. But I know next week that's gonna come down here in the basement after I air out the gas, so the wife doesn't smell gas. And then it's going to gasket delete port job, muffler mod. I'm thinking muffler would work because it's easier just to grind off the tin can seam and then take all of it at work. I only can arc weld here at home, that's all I got, but I can take all of it at the shop. So there's that, and because that saw has a lot of more potential than it does. Like that cutting was fucking horrible yesterday. That was so fucking slow. It was like cutting with, I think I could have grabbed a Homelight Super 2 and it would cut faster than that. But Indie Woods, Chris from Indie Woods, he did the muffler mod on his, and cuts, even with just that, cuts like stupid, like 10 times better. But I'm not made out of money. That's why I like the Chinese saws, because parts are cheap. Although I do, after watching the Novice Lumberjack's channel, I was thinking about one before his channel too, but I kind of want to get myself an Echo CS590. That is a saw I want to buy. And at work I get my 20-year bonus here soon, so I might actually buy that and then pay for the trips to Mexico and shit like that. But anyways, but I treat myself to a saw like a CS590 because those saws look great. It beat the Thunder Kitten. I watched that today. That was pretty exciting. I was almost hoping the Thunder Kitten would have like had the edge on it, but it is what it is. There's still another video in that series. Again, it's a mystery saw I gotta watch. But anyways, enough rambling about other people's channels. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Yeah, so you might want to turn it off now because I'm just going to ramble. Gas prices. Holy fuck, here in Edmonton, gas is up to $1.77.9 per liter. And if you work that out to US gallons and American dollars, that's about $5.40, $5.50 per gallon. You might be like, oh, it's not as bad. I'm in fucking California and they're like fucking raping people, bending them over and shoving their dicks up their ass to oil companies. I mean, but the thing is, I'm in Alberta. Alberta has the third largest oil reserves in the fucking world, apart from Saudi Arabia and Venezuela, then Canada, and it's Canada, but most of it's in Alberta. And in Western Canada, actually I think in all Canada, Edmonton especially, where I am, has the largest refining capability. But then again, they're paying over $7 a gallon in Vancouver. But still, it pisses me off. Like, you drive 2 hours out of town, out of Edmonton, gas is 10 cents cheaper per liter, so basically that'd be 30 cents less per gallon. That's cheaper. But the thing is, all the refineries are here in Edmonton. So we pay more here, but the refineries are just out here on fucking 17th Street. And so they have to fill up there and drive to like the station in my neighborhood, which is like let's say a 15-minute drive. Whereas you go to Drayton Valley, Leduc, where you're driving for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and gas is cheaper. And that fuel has to be trucked in. Well, maybe there's less demand, but that's bullshit because it's camping season. Places like Drayton Valley, campers are lined up getting fucking fuel. It just makes no sense. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's almost, I know there's like things in Europe happening, especially with Russia and Ukraine, that drive gas prices up, but it almost seems too convenient. And like city council here in Edmonton are telling people, oh, well, you take public transit. People are getting stabbed and robbed on public transit. You take public transit, if you don't get stabbed or robbed, you're probably going to watch a homeless person defecate or masturbate in the fucking train. Like, no one wants to take that. Like, why? It's like, yeah, take the train. City council doesn't take the train because then they'll get fucking stabbed and robbed. But that's just a little rant. But I'm thinking I'm going to stop ranting from now on. We just went out for dinner and a couple of beers, so got a little bit of buzz on, which I'm okay with. I gotta go do outside things. It's nice outside, and I'm going away this weekend to cut a lot of wood. I'm bringing actually saw logs because I built that mill, so I'm gonna bring back. I want to try and make pickets for the front fence the wife wants. So I'm gonna just cut 4-foot logs and then try to mill them down my driveway, piss off the neighbors. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of excited about that. It's gonna be rough cutting. I'm gonna have to borrow a planer off somebody to plane them after, but it is what it is. Anyways, YouTube, hope everyone's having a fabulous week on this Wednesday. It's nice in Edmonton. It's warm. It's sunny. It's short weather. You can't tell in this video, but I've gotten quite the tan already. So take it easy, YouTube. Yeah. So if you stood through all this 10 minutes of rambling, kudos to you. But please like and subscribe. And hit the notification button. But I don't know why you would. But anyways, take it easy. Bye.